When I first read the Red Cross emergency food guidelines, I was stunned, not just at what foods were on the list, but at how many of these critical foods I didn't have in my own pantry. And then it hit me. In every disaster, it's the same story. Families rush to the grocery store, food shelves are stripped clean, and it's already too late. That's why today, I'm sharing the 17 urgent foods the Red Cross says you should stockpile now before the next crisis exposes just how unprepared most people really are when it comes to feeding their families. Let's get started. Number 1. Canned salmon. While everyone rushes to buy canned tuna, smart preppers know that canned salmon is the real game changer. A single can contains over 400 calories and provides complete protein with omega-3 fatty acids that support brain function during high-stress situations. When fresh fish becomes impossible to obtain, these small cans become worth their weight in gold. Emergency nutrition experts emphasize that protein deficiency kills more people in extended disasters than many realize. Having canned salmon means you can maintain muscle mass and cognitive function when other protein sources disappear. The omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation and support immune system function when medical help is unavailable. What makes canned salmon especially critical is its calcium content from the soft, edible bones. This prevents muscle cramps and bone weakness that plague survivors in historical disasters. During the 2011 Japanese tsunami, families with quality protein sources like canned salmon maintained their strength, while others weakened rapidly. The cans are shelf-stable for years, making them a one-time investment that could sustain countless meals. Most importantly, when meat becomes scarce, which typically happens within 48 hours of a crisis announcement, those with canned salmon can access high-quality protein that exists independent of refrigeration. They transform from protein-dependent to protein-secure, a shift that fundamentally changes survival nutrition. Number 2. Rolled oats. Rolled oats represent one of the most undervalued crisis foods. Yet nutrition experts consider them essential for maintaining energy during extended emergencies. Unlike processed cereals that provide empty calories, rolled oats deliver sustained energy, fiber, and B vitamins that support nervous system function when stress peaks. A single pound of oats can provide over 1,500 calories and lasts up to 8 years when properly stored. During supply chain disruptions, breakfast foods are among the first to disappear. Transportation breakdowns mean delivery trucks can't reach stores, and panic buying empty shelves within hours. But rolled oats require only hot water for preparation, making them accessible even when cooking fuel is limited. For families with children, this isn't just about nutrition. It's about maintaining familiar breakfast routines during terrifying times. The versatility of rolled oats extends far beyond porridge. They can transform into overnight oats using cold water, create filling cookies when mixed with available ingredients, or be ground into flour for bread making. Nutritionists stress that the soluble fiber in oats helps regulate blood sugar during crisis when dietary chaos reigns, preventing energy crashes that compromise decision-making. Furthermore, oats serve as an excellent base for stretching other foods. Mixed with powdered milk, dried fruits, or nuts, they create complete meals. The mild flavor accepts any available seasonings, preventing appetite fatigue during extended emergencies. Experts recommend storing at least 10 pounds per person, enough to provide breakfast security for months. Number 3. Honey. This is the food that separates theoretical preparedness from practical long-term survival. You can stockpile many foods, but honey is the only natural food that never spoils. Archaeologists have found edible honey in Egyptian tombs thousands of years old. When other sweeteners become memories, honey provides energy, antimicrobial properties, and wound-healing capabilities that could save lives. Disaster response teams report that morale collapses when all food becomes bland and joyless. Honey transforms even the most basic emergency rations into palatable meals. A spoonful in rice or oatmeal provides psychological comfort that maintains eating routines crucial for survival. The natural sugars provide quick energy when physical demands increase during crisis situations. Beyond nutrition, honey serves as medicine when pharmacies close. Applied to wounds, it prevents infection and accelerates healing through natural hydrogen peroxide production. Mixed with warm water, it soothes coughs and sore throats when commercial medicines are unavailable. During medieval plagues, honey was often the difference between recovery and death. Raw, unfiltered honey provides additional benefits through beneficial enzymes and pollen that support immune function. Local honey may help with seasonal allergies, reducing health complications during extended emergencies. Store honey in glass containers to prevent crystallization issues. And remember that crystallized honey is still perfectly safe and nutritious. Smart preppers keep multiple jars in different locations to ensure availability regardless of circumstances. Number 4. Coconut oil. Coconut oil feeds both the body and the cooking process, making it indispensable for crisis preparedness. A single jar contains over 8,000 calories of concentrated energy while remaining solid at room temperature, eliminating spoilage concerns that plague other cooking fats. When stored properly, coconut oil lasts 3 to 5 years, making it the ultimate cooking and nutrition investment. Nutritionists emphasize coconut oil's unique medium-chain triglycerides that provide instant energy without requiring bile for digestion. During high-stress situations, when digestive systems struggle, coconut oil supplies readily available fuel for both body and brain. The lauric acid content provides antimicrobial properties that protect against foodborne illnesses when sanitation systems fail. The cooking capabilities coconut oil provides become essential when normal cooking methods disappear. It prevents sticking when cooking over open flames or improvised heat sources. Unlike vegetable oils that smoke at low temperatures, coconut oil remains stable under high heat, preventing toxic compounds that could worsen health during crisis. Beyond cooking, coconut oil serves multiple survival functions. It can be used as lamp fuel for emergency lighting. Applied to skin, it prevents chapping and infections when personal care products run out. Mixed with baking soda, it creates emergency toothpaste. During tropical deployments, military personnel use coconut oil to prevent fungal infections in human conditions. Strategic stockpiling means choosing virgin, cold-pressed coconut oil over refined versions. The natural processing preserves beneficial compounds while ensuring maximum shelf life. Store jars in cool, dark locations below 76 degrees Fahrenheit to maintain solid consistency. Experts recommend storing at least 2 large jars per person, enough to provide cooking fat and emergency calories for extended periods. Number 5. Dried lentils. When civilization's food systems collapse, lentils become the protein that rebuilds both bodies and communities. A single pound of dried lentils expands to provide over 1,500 calories and 100 grams of complete protein when cooked. Unlike beans that require soaking, lentils cook quickly, conserving precious cooking fuel during emergencies. Emergency nutrition isn't just about calories. It's about maintaining immune function and physical strength when every day brings new challenges. Lentils provide iron that prevents anemia, folate that supports cellular repair, and fiber that maintain digestive health when dietary variety vanishes. The complete amino acid profile makes lentils equivalent to meat protein without requiring refrigeration or complex preparation. During the Irish potato famine, communities that had stored lentils survived while others perished from protein deficiency. The rapid cooking time meant fuel resources weren't exhausted preparing food, leaving energy for other survival tasks. Different colored lentils, red, green, black, provide variety that prevents appetite fatigue during extended crisis situations. Lentils adapt to any available seasonings or cooking methods. They can be boiled into soups, cooked into thick stews, or ground into flour for protein-rich flatbreads. Red lentils cook in 15 minutes, while green lentils provide heartier texture for more substantial meals. When sprouted, they create fresh vegetables loaded with vitamin C, preventing scurvy during extended emergencies. The storage longevity of lentils makes them superior to canned proteins. Properly stored in airtight containers, they remain viable for decades. This indefinite shelf life means today's investment protects against tomorrow's unknown food shortages. Store at least 20 pounds per person, enough to provide protein security while other food sources are developed or obtained. Number 6. Canned tomatoes. When fresh produce becomes a memory,
Canned tomatoes provide the vitamins and flavor that transform survival rations into actual meals. A single can contains vitamin C that prevents scurvy, lycopene that supports immune function, and acidity that preserves other foods when refrigeration fails. During extended emergencies, vitamin deficiency becomes a silent killer that canned tomatoes prevent. The versatility of canned tomatoes cannot be overstated. They create sauce bases for stored pasta or rice. Mixed with beans, they form complete protein combinations. Added to soups, they provide both nutrition and familiar flavors that maintain morale during difficult times. The natural acidity helps preserve other ingredients, extending the safety of prepared meals when proper food storage becomes impossible. Beyond nutrition, canned tomatoes serve as a flavor foundation that prevents food monotony. Emergency feeding programs report that people stop eating when all food becomes bland and repetitive. Tomatoes provide umami richness that makes even basic grains and legumes appetizing. This psychological aspect of emergency nutrition often determines who maintains strength and who gradually weakens. Different styles serve different purposes in crisis cooking. Whole tomatoes can be crushed for sauce or left intact for texture. Diced tomatoes integrate easily into quick cooking dishes. Tomato paste provides concentrated flavor that transforms large batches of basic foods. Sauce varieties offer convenience when cooking time and fuel must be minimized. Quality considerations affect both nutrition and flavor. San Marzano varieties offer superior taste that matters more during crisis when food enjoyment supports psychological health. Store-brand options maximize quantity per dollar when budgets limit preparation. Both approaches have merit in comprehensive emergency food planning. Experts recommend storing at least 24 cans per person, enough to provide vitamin C and cooking versatility for months. Number 8. Peanut butter. Peanut butter stands alone as the most calorie-dense, shelf-stable food available to civilians. A single jar contains over 6,000 calories of energy, protein, and healthy fats, enough to sustain an adult for 3 days if necessary. Unlike most protein sources, it requires no refrigeration, no cooking, and no water for preparation, making it perfect for any emergency scenario. Nutritional density makes peanut butter especially valuable during crisis. 2 tablespoons provide 8 grams of protein, supporting muscle maintenance when fresh meat becomes unavailable. The healthy fats support hormone production and vitamin absorption, critical for maintaining health during extended stress. B vitamins and minerals like magnesium support nervous system function when anxiety peaks. The psychological comfort factor shouldn't be dismissed. Familiar foods reduce stress and maintain morale, especially for children who may refuse unfamiliar emergency rations. Peanut butter's sweet, satisfying taste provides emotional comfort during frightening times. It transforms bland supplies, crackers, bread, oatmeal, into appetizing meals that maintain eating routines crucial for psychological stability. Storage considerations favor peanut butter over almost any other protein source. Unopened jars last years beyond printed dates. Even open jars remain safe for months without refrigeration. Natural peanut butter, while requiring stirring, contains no additives that might cause adverse reactions during times when medical care is unavailable. The portability and convenience make peanut butter ideal for evacuation scenarios. Small containers pack easily while providing maximum nutrition per pound carried. Mixed with honey, it creates energy balls that provide sustained fuel for physical demands. Spread on stored crackers, it becomes a complete meal requiring no preparation time or cleanup. Store multiple jars in different locations to ensure availability regardless of circumstances. Number 8. Quinoa. Quinoa represents the ancient grain that sustained entire civilizations through famines and disasters. Unlike rice or wheat, quinoa provides complete protein with all essential amino acids, making it a one-food solution to protein needs when meat disappears. A pound of quinoa contains over 1,600 calories and cooks quickly, conserving fuel during emergencies. The nutritional profile of quinoa addresses specific crisis-related health challenges. High iron content prevents anemia when red meat becomes unavailable. Magnesium supports muscle and nerve function during high-stress situations. The complete protein profile maintains lean muscle mass when physical demands increase but protein sources decrease. Cooking versatility makes quinoa adaptable to any available ingredients or cooking methods. It can be prepared like rice, added to soups for protein enhancement, or cooked into porridge for breakfast meals. Unlike wheat products that require complex preparation, quinoa needs only boiling water and 15 minutes to become a filling, nutritious meal. The gluten-free nature makes quinoa safe for those with sensitivities that become dangerous when medical care is unavailable. During crisis, digestive issues from unfamiliar foods can lead to dehydration and malnutrition. Quinoa provides familiar grain comfort without triggering adverse reactions that compromise health during critical times. Storage longevity makes quinoa ideal for long-term preparedness. Properly stored in airtight containers, it remains viable for years. The small grain size means more nutrition packs into less storage space compared to larger grains. This efficiency becomes crucial when storage space is limited but nutritional needs remain high. Experts recommend storing at least 10 pounds per person, enough to provide complete protein for extended periods.
Number 9. Canned chicken. When power grids fail and refrigeration stops, canned chicken becomes the protein that bridges the gap between fresh meat and survival rations. A single can provides over 25 grams of complete protein while remaining shelf-stable for years. Unlike fresh poultry that spoils within days, canned chicken offers convenience, safety, and nutrition when normal food systems collapse. The preparation versatility of canned chicken cannot be overstated. It can be eaten cold directly from the can, heated for warm meals, or incorporated into soups and stews to stretch other ingredients. Mixed with stored grains, it creates complete meals that provide sustained energy. Added to vegetables, it transforms side dishes into main courses that satisfy hunger and nutritional needs. During Hurricane Katrina, families with canned protein sources maintained their strength while others weakened from inadequate nutrition. The convenience factor becomes critical when cooking facilities are limited or fuel must be conserved. Opening a can requires no preparation time, allowing energy to focus on other survival priorities. Quality varies significantly between brands, affecting both taste and nutritional content. Premium brands pack chicken in water rather than broth, providing more actual meat per can. Organic options eliminate antibiotics and additives that might cause problems when medical care is unavailable. Both white and dark meat varieties offer different flavors, preventing appetite fatigue during extended emergencies. Storage considerations include rotation to maintain freshness and flavor. While canned chicken remains safe for years, flavor deteriorates over time. Use older cans for cooking applications where seasonings mask any flavor changes, while reserving newer cans for direct consumption. Store in cool, dry locations to maximize shelf life and maintain optimal taste when needed most. Number 10. Dried pasta. Pasta provides the carbohydrate foundation that transforms scattered ingredients into satisfying meals while storing indefinitely when kept dry. A pound of pasta delivers over 1,600 calories and expands significantly when cooked, meaning small storage investments provide large nutritional returns. When combined with canned tomatoes and other stored ingredients, pasta creates familiar comfort foods during unfamiliar times. The psychological benefits of pasta extend beyond nutrition. Most people have positive associations with pasta dishes, making them comforting during stressful situations. Children, especially, respond well to familiar pasta shapes and flavors, maintaining appetite and morale when everything else becomes uncertain. This psychological component of emergency nutrition often determines long-term survival success. Cooking requirements for pasta remain minimal, even when normal kitchen facilities aren't available. It requires only boiling water and 10 to 15 minutes of cooking time. Salt isn't necessary for safety, though it improves flavor when available. The cooking water, rich in starches, can be reserved for bread making or soup base, maximizing nutritional value from every ingredient. Different pasta shapes serve different purposes in emergency cooking. Long shapes like spaghetti work well with simple sauces. Short shapes like penne hold ingredients in their tubes, making small amounts of protein or vegetables feel more substantial, while flat shapes like lasagna noodles can be layered with available ingredients for hearty casseroles that feed many people efficiently. Storage techniques determine pasta longevity and usability. Original cardboard boxes absorb moisture and attract pests. Transfer pasta to airtight containers or vacuum-sealed bags for maximum shelf life.
Whole wheat pasta provides more nutrition but shorter storage life due to oil content. White pasta stores longer but provides less nutritional value. Balance both types based on storage duration and nutritional goals. Number 11. Canned beans. Beans represent civilization's oldest survival protein, but canned versions eliminate the fuel consumption and time requirements of dried varieties. A single can provides fiber, protein, and complex carbohydrates while requiring only heating for optimal palatability. When fuel becomes precious, canned beans can be eaten cold, providing essential nutrition without energy expenditure. The variety of available bean types prevents appetite fatigue during extended emergencies. Black beans offer rich, earthy flavors. Kidney beans provide hearty texture for chili-style dishes. Chickpeas create hummus when mashed with available oils. Navy beans work well in soups. Each type brings different flavors and textures that maintain interest in eating when food becomes monotonous. Nutritional synergy occurs when beans combined with stored grains. Together, they create complete protein profiles equivalent to meat without requiring refrigeration or complex preparation. This combination sustained entire populations through historical famines and disasters. Rice and beans, pasta and beans, bread and beans, each pairing maximizes nutritional value from simple ingredients. The fiber content in beans supports digestive health when dietary changes stress normal body functions. During emergencies, digestive issues can lead to dehydration and malnutrition that compound other survival challenges. Beans provide the fiber necessary to maintain regular function while delivering essential nutrients that support overall health. Preparation considerations include gradual introduction when normal diets don't include significant bean consumption. Sudden increases in fiber intake can cause digestive discomfort that becomes serious when medical care isn't available. Start incorporating beans into current meals to allow digestive adaptation before crisis strikes. Store various types to provide flavor variety and prevent food monotony.
Number 12. Powdered eggs. When fresh eggs become impossible to obtain, powdered eggs provide the complete protein and cooking versatility that sustained military forces and pioneers through extended isolation. A single can contains the equivalent of dozens of fresh eggs while storing for years without refrigeration. Unlike fresh eggs that spoil within weeks, powdered eggs offer unlimited breakfast possibilities when normal food systems fail. The versatility of powdered eggs extends far beyond scrambled breakfast dishes. They bind ingredients for pancakes and baked goods. Mixed with stored flour, they create pasta from scratch. Added to soups, they provide protein enrichment and thickening. Used in baking, they replace fresh eggs in any recipe, maintaining familiar food preparation methods during unfamiliar times. Nutritional completeness makes powdered eggs especially valuable during crisis. They provide all essential amino acids needed for muscle maintenance and immune function. B vitamins support nervous system function during high-stress situations. The lecithin content supports brain function and memory when mental clarity becomes crucial for survival decision-making. Reconstitution techniques affect both flavor and nutritional value. Cold water creates better texture than hot water. Allow rehydrated eggs to sit for several minutes before cooking to fully absorb moisture. Season generously, as powdered eggs lack the flavor intensity of fresh varieties. Cooking in oil or butter improves both taste and caloric content when energy needs increase. Storage considerations include protection from moisture and temperature extremes. Transfer open cans to airtight containers to prevent clumping and spoilage. Store in cool, dry locations below 70 degrees Fahrenheit for maximum shelf life. Freeze-dried versions offer superior flavor but cost significantly more. Balance quality preferences against budget constraints when building emergency food supplies. Number 13. Instant rice. Instant rice provides the rapid cooking convenience that becomes essential when fuel is limited and time is critical. Unlike regular rice that requires 20 to 30 minutes of cooking, instant rice cooks in 5 minutes or can be prepared with just hot water. When every minute and every bit of fuel matters for survival, instant rice delivers maximum nutrition with minimum resource consumption. The nutritional foundation rice provides supports sustained energy without blood sugar spikes that worsen anxiety during stressful situations.
Enriched varieties provide B vitamins that support nervous system function. The bland flavor accepts any available seasonings, making it adaptable to whatever ingredients remain available during extended emergencies. Preparation flexibility makes instant rice suitable for various emergency scenarios. It can be cooked traditionally with boiling water, prepared using thermos cooking methods, or even rehydrated with cold water over several hours when no heat source exists. This adaptability means rice remains accessible regardless of available resources or cooking capabilities. The storage efficiency of instant rice maximizes nutrition per cubic foot of storage space. Individual serving packets provide portion control and prevent waste when group sizes vary. Bulk packages offer better value but require careful moisture protection. Both approaches have merit depending on family size and storage limitations.
Number 14. Nuts and seeds mix. Nuts and seeds pack extraordinary nutritional density into portable packages that require zero preparation while providing essential fats often missing from emergency supplies. An ounce provides the same protein as meat but stores for years without refrigeration. This combination of convenience, nutrition, and longevity makes mixed nuts essential for crisis preparedness. The healthy fat content provides crucial benefits during emergencies. These fats support hormone production necessary for managing extreme stress. They enable absorption of fat-soluble vitamins from other foods, maximizing nutritional value from limited supplies. The omega-3 fatty acids in walnuts reduce inflammation and support brain function when mental clarity becomes vital for survival decisions. Micronutrient density distinguishes nuts from other shelf-stable foods. Selenium in Brazil nuts supports immune function when exposure to pathogens increases. Magnesium in pumpkin seeds prevents muscle cramps during physical exertion. Zinc in cashews accelerates wound healing when injuries become more likely. During crises when dietary variety vanishes, nuts provide minerals that prevent deficiency diseases. Energy density makes nuts ideal for high-stress situations when caloric needs increase but appetite may decrease. Small portions provide significant calories, conserving supplies while meeting energy requirements. The satisfying nature of nuts helps control hunger between meals, extending other food supplies during shortages. Storage technique determines longevity and prevents rancidity that makes nuts inedible. Store in airtight containers in cool, dark locations. Vacuum sealing extends shelf life significantly. Rotate stock annually, using older nuts for current consumption while maintaining fresh reserves for emergencies. Consider individual preferences when selecting varieties, as familiar flavors encourage consumption during stressful times. Number 15. Dried fruit. Dried fruit provides the vitamins, minerals, and natural sugars that prevent deficiency diseases while offering psychological comfort through familiar sweet flavors. When fresh fruit becomes impossible to obtain, dried varieties deliver vitamin C that prevents scurvy, potassium that supports heart function, and fiber that maintains digestive health during dietary disruption. The concentrated nutrition in dried fruit delivers maximum vitamins in minimum storage space. Raisins provide iron and potassium. Dried apricots offer vitamin A for immune function. Dried cranberries supply antioxidants that support overall health. This nutritional density becomes crucial when storage space is limited but nutritional needs remain high. Energy provision from dried fruit supports both physical and mental performance during crisis situations. The natural sugars provide quick energy for immediate needs, while fiber moderates absorption to prevent energy crashes. This sustained energy release supports decision-making capabilities when clear thinking determines survival outcomes. The psychological benefits of sweet foods shouldn't be underestimated during emergency situations. Sweet flavors trigger positive emotional responses that support morale and mental health. For children especially, familiar sweet tastes provide comfort during frightening experiences, encouraging continued eating when appetite decreases from stress. Preparation versatility allows dried fruit to enhance other stored foods. Added to oatmeal or rice, it transforms plain grains into appealing meals. Mixed with nuts, it creates trail mixes that provide balanced nutrition. Soaked in water, it rehydrates into fruit that provides vitamin C when fresh options don't exist. Cooked into compotes, it creates desserts that support psychological well-being during difficult times. Number 16.
Canned soup. Canned soup provides the liquid nutrition that becomes essential when dehydration threatens and cooking capabilities are limited. Unlike foods requiring preparation, soup can be consumed cold if necessary, while providing both calories and hydration. When water is scarce or fuel is precious, soup delivers nutrition and fluid replacement in a single convenient package. The variety of available soups addresses different nutritional needs and taste preferences. Chicken noodle provides familiar comfort flavors. Vegetable soups deliver vitamins often missing from stored foods. Bean soups offer protein and fiber. Broth-based soups provide electrolytes, essential for hydration maintenance. Each type serves specific purposes in comprehensive emergency nutrition planning. Sodium content, while concerning for normal diets, provides essential electrolyte replacement during crisis situations when sweating increases and normal fluid intake decreases. The salt helps retain fluid and prevents dangerous electrolyte imbalances that can cause weakness, confusion, and cardiac problems when medical care isn't available. Convenience factors make canned soup ideal for various emergency scenarios. No preparation time is required, allowing energy to focus on other survival priorities. Single-serving cans provide portion control and prevent waste when appetites vary. Family-sized cans offer better value but require consumption within short periods once opened. Quality considerations include low-sodium varieties for those with hypertension and organic options that eliminate preservatives that might cause reactions. Condensed soups provide more nutrition per can but require water for preparation. Ready-to-eat varieties offer maximum convenience but provide less nutritional density per unit of storage space. Number 17. Salt. Salt transcends its role as seasoning to become one of the most essential survival resources available. Throughout history, salt was valuable enough to trade as currency because life literally depends on sodium chloride for nerve function, muscle contraction, and fluid balance. When normal diets disappear and stress increases, salt requirements actually increase rather than decrease. Preservation capabilities make salt invaluable when refrigeration fails. Meat can be salt-cured to extend its life from days to months. Vegetables can be fermented using salt brines, creating probiotics that support digestive health while preserving nutrition. These traditional preservation methods kept communities alive for millennia before modern food systems existed. Medical applications of salt become critical when healthcare systems fail. Saline solutions clean wounds and prevent infection. Saltwater gargles treat sore throats and mouth infections. Electrolyte replacement solutions prevent dangerous dehydration during illness or extreme physical exertion. These simple salt-based treatments saved countless lives throughout history. The psychological impact of properly seasoned food cannot be underestimated during crisis situations. Bland, unseasoned emergency rations quickly lead to appetite loss and malnutrition as people simply stop eating. Salt transforms monotonous survival foods into palatable meals that maintain nutrition intake essential for survival. Storage considerations require protection from moisture that causes clumping and contamination. Store salt in airtight containers with rice grains that absorb excess moisture. Sea salt provides additional trace minerals but costs more than table salt. Iodized salt prevents thyroid problems that become serious when medical care isn't available. Stock multiple types to address various needs and preferences. These 17 foods form the foundation of family food preparedness. But knowing what to store is only half the equation. The other half is taking action now before these foods vanish from store shelves. Every historical crisis follows the same pattern: gradual concern, sudden panic, empty shelves, then desperate searching for what should have been purchased months earlier. The window for comfortable, affordable food preparation is closing. Supply chain analysts report that current grocery inventory levels can't sustain another panic buying event. When the next crisis triggers, whether pandemic, natural disaster, or economic collapse, these foods will disappear within hours, not days. Remember, the goal isn't paranoid isolation, but prudent food security. These supplies provide peace of mind and practical capability to feed your family whatever challenges emerge. When neighbors panic about empty grocery stores, you remain calm. When food supplies become scarce, you'll have options. When systems fail, You'll adapt and overcome, with proper nutrition supporting your family's survival.